Okay, so to begin talking about tech chasing, I'm just gonna read this paragraph. I don't know what it says yet. For some frame data, tech in place lasts 26 frames and tech rolls last 40 frames. This does not change based on the character. Grab hits on frame 7, which means to hit tech in place, you can grab at the latest by frame 19. The other limiting factor is human reaction time, and I don't think any player is realistically capable of reacting before frame 18 on a very consistent basis. So to grab tech in place, you need to be positioned close enough to their landing and input grab on frame 18 or 19. The tech rolls are easier to hit since they take longer, provided your character has a way to close the gap. Some characters can't reach there very well, you know? Oh, that was funny, a horse who can drive. I did say, where's grab? And you said Tennessee, and that's so real. Except for he actually, I think, lives in Kentucky. Docs. Yeah, so with Peach can kind of dash attack and stuff, but yeah, whatever. 20GX guys have mentioned, as long as you react by the frame 18, you can do stuff. You can do stuff. So, oh wow, you did mix me up a horse can drive. Whatever. Shout out Drugpot. Shout out Portrait and Smash. There's some good posts here. Mistech, you can see frame 1 because it's like bounces, right? Mix didn't do nothing. That's a good mix up. This is all I really cared about finding, was that Fox's legs begin to give away which tech it is on frame 2. So it's either 25 or 26. Either way, doesn't really matter. All this to say, I just wanted to make sure I knew I was correct about that stuff. Correct about my understanding, which was approximately right. I couldn't have told you the frame data though. Basically, things that make tech chasing easier. Being close enough to where you don't have to do a JC option. Grab is frame, we looked at it, we just looked this up, Where is this shit? Grab hits frame 6, frame 7, I mean. Hits frame 7. However, and this is not as big of a deal with Fox. I don't think you're right, Fogfish. I think you're incorrect. I think it's the same frame. I think it's not the same frame. No, it's the same frame. It's the same frame. They're both frame 7. This website is just dumb and stupid. Shout out to whoever made this website. I use it anyways. This is frame 7. Says 7 frame startup. Active frames 7 to 17. This one says 6 frame startup. It's frame 7. Okay, little optimizations are, so most important thing for tech chasing is be positioned to where you can just like look. That can be done with wave. So like as Captain Falcon is who I think is easiest to tech chase with. He's fast, he's cool, and his like tech chase mechanism like automatically it makes it easy because you automatically do so generally with down throw you do a dash forward for a frame into wave dash forward, and during your jump squat / during the throw animation you change the angle at which you are wave dashing so that you are there. And this is big for a couple of reasons, because so as a character like Falcon who has a 4 frame jump squat, grab frame 7, jump cancel grab could be frame 8, 9, or 10. And if we've already established that grabbing tech in place has approximately 3 frames of reactive leeway, if we're gonna say humans have 15 frame reaction time, then having to do jump cancel grab, depending on how you execute it, won't work as well. So if you just are there, immediately ready to get them, then you get them, you know? I think that... So there's also a lot of situations where, like, it's very reasonable to, like, go for a read. Say, like, I don't want to get into it. It's too hard. It's too hard and I don't have good examples. But, personally, at 0, even though you can't grab tech in place ever, and you can grab the other ones if you react faster. If you execute faster. It's hard at 0, I guess. Something that I'm intrigued by is buffering this. What if I buffer this full hop? I don't think it's good. Yeah, but spot dodge is it should be on invincible, which is even better. But regardless, all I'm saying is, like, so in a spot like this, it can be very worthwhile to go for a tech chase here, like a waveland tech chase grab. Yeah, but humans hit it frame perfect spot dodge there too. I don't even know what you are meaning by that. But humans should be at worst, they should be buffering it, which is 1 frame later than they should be at worst, they're buffering it with C-stick, which is 1 frame slower because the shield has to come out for a frame. But you also have a 4 frame window to buffer it with the gray stick. But yeah, so in a spot like this, it can be reasonable to just waveland, because if not, then what happens when they slide off and kill you? You know, like, this is the shit that happens, is I'll be like this, you know. You already know the vibes, but that was weirdly executed, we'll see. Oh, that was actually really well executed in a different way. This would be, so the thing is, this one would be really easy to get out to the left, but not to get a, actually, maybe I'm just shit. Huh. Do I not know how to do anything anymore? Like, what the hell? Have I just, like, learned how to execute this as Fox? What if... There are frames of TDI that exist during up air? So, you see my inputs. If I'm holding... If I just hold down, or just hold down on C-stick, that's what happens. However, if I hold away... on stick, and then C... I don't know, never mind. But regardless, all I'm trying to show is that you can get reversaled here. But apparently you can't get reversaled here. I probably waveland too much because I don't know how to do this up air. Oh, here we go. At least I found a way to, like, pretend to reversal. What the hell? This is so unimportant. But now I'm, like, concerned. I have to hit the frame, the full. The issue is that most of these DIs are not full. What? How did that happen too? I don't get it. Whatever. Regardless, slide off DI, counterplay, read. Sir Skim, how do you decide when to up air versus waveland? So you think you waveland too much? At what percent? So the thing is it's only a read at low percent. If we put a, like, if we hop in here, we go over here, we go no DI, we go random tech, but then we go to 90%. You in theory can kill everything. Something also worth noting is you don't want to obscure the tech animation too much. So if I waveland down, like right on top of where it is, it's like, I don't know which side I'm landing on and things like that. So we can just simply waveland like this. And at this percent, more people need to waveland. And there, I got scared. That was so slow. Every action you make in a combo should be based on whether or not, like it should just be what works the best. Do I get nervous in tourneys? Yeah. And by what works the best, I mean, like, the goal is to kill the opponent. So, if I up throw, why would I do this? Why would I do that? So many foxes will do that, right? I've seen it a million times. Even though I literally have a guaranteed kill. As long as I'm good. And I think you should always do what is guaranteed if you're good, and just be good. And honestly here, we should put it on random DI, because watch this. You should be doing this too. People don't up smash that. You can react if you should up smash. Yeah, foxes be forgetting that we're the upkill character. We don't need to do anything like that. Why would we do that when we can do this? And admittedly, this is pretty hard. If I'm expecting a DI onto platform, or like if it's ambiguous, like that one's kind of ambiguous, then I might not go for the up smash just because I'm not ready. But in an ideal world, I'm up smashing all of the DIs here. Like there, I missaw. The modern nerds think up smash is lame. You are misunderstanding the modern nerds. And so like this is something that's so worth practicing, is literally just trying your hardest to react to whether or not it goes on the platform or not. You don't even need to hit this waveland. Like whatever. If it's like, it's just hit something and make sure that you're up smashing these ones. The only thing that's lame in Melee is being bad and losing. Literally nothing else matters. Yeah, I'm still gonna complain when I play against Marxist Athena, but only because she's not winning. It's annoying when people are lame and not even winning. That shit makes me annoyed. But everyone needs to practice their fucking kills. It makes me so mad when people... I've been playing Hacks Money 3 trillion times a day on ranked mode because he's the only motherfucker that I can get any points from. And he just never kills me. He's better at it than he used to be, but he just like doesn't kill. And when I'm coaching people, the #1 thing I tell them is you need to hit your damn kills. When you can kill the opponent, you should kill the opponent. There is no nuance there. I wonder if there's nuance there. I missed the up button. The up C stick. I haven't practiced this in so long. I used to practice this. Making sure I'm hitting up smash on DIs that are like ambiguous. Sure. Killing the opponent when it is at no risk to yourself is always correct. And killing the opponent when it is at some risk to yourself is sometimes correct. This isn't even what we were talking about. I was just talking about tech chasing. But then I got distracted because this is actually something that is like pretty good to do. Once I miss one more. Okay. Yeah, so so this is an issue with how people practice melee in all aspects. Have I ever met Lou? No, but we played on Netplay once recently. But so Surskim, to finish answering about Waveland, it depends what the opponent is doing and how well you are playing the situation. I don't mind if my opponent techs in place because they don't know what you're doing yet. So if they're gonna spot dodge, they're probably gonna spot dodge even if you Waveland. And you can also Waveland in a way like if I Waveland, if I throw him up, like, let's put him at not this percent. Like if I Waveland here, or that's still bad. Here, I'm not getting tech in place shined. And so then it's gonna be like, okay, versus tech in place, Waveland dash dance. If they tech roll, but I wasn't, but if I do something like this and try to cover, if I read tech in place, or miss tech in place / miss tech, then I'm gonna do something like that, reading spot dodge. So you have to be good at playing the situation, even when you don't combo. And that's pretty important too. And so because of that, I don't mind wave landing more than maybe I should, because I know that I still have frame advantage and I still have a good chance of outplaying the opponent afterwards, even if I can't get a true punish. So like there, it's like, okay, and I probably wouldn't, generally I don't know that, this percent is not great for it, for sure. But yeah. But so what I was saying about how people practice, it's not worth practicing like, other than when you're first learning a skill in melee, it's not worth practicing like just that thing. Like, I don't think you should think about it as, I'm gonna practice tech chasing. It should be, I'm gonna practice tech chasing off of Shine. I'm gonna practice tech chasing off of Nair. I'm gonna practice tech chasing on platforms. I'm gonna practice tech chasing on platforms at percents where it's not guaranteed. I'm gonna practice tech chasing off of back throw. And then like also things such as like, how do you want to react to miss tech and tech in place? It's because there's a lot of different options. Another thing is like, okay, well, I'm gonna just, any tech in place, I'm gonna fucking shine because I'm lazy. That's a bad way of thinking about it, but. And personally, I find it easiest to, I think practicing tech chasing like this kind of thing, where you nair into it, is just a pretty good one. Especially like 40% up throw nair. You shouldn't do 40% up throw nair. And maybe this will set you up for failure, because low-key, I do 40% up throw nair a lot. But it's just, this is like a harder version of tech chasing than compared to, okay, we're at like 5, up throw, up smash. And also, do you see how I'm wave dashing into like all of my, any tech chase that I like feel like I reasonably can? So there I'm probably not gonna because it's too far. Part of that is because you want to be able to crouch. Because crouch tech chasing the mistech, that's another thing. Like, you should just practice crouch tech chasing the mistech. And so the more you can walk into your position or wave dash into your position, the better off you are. Because if it's like this and like, or random, if I'm like running, it's gonna be so much harder to hit the tech in place. Because I'm dashing forward, I have to be ready to dash back for covering one thing. It's like literally hard for me to like get myself to do it. And that means you have to jump cancel grab. And sometimes you have to, and that's chill. Hit the hard thing. But minimize having to hit the hard thing, right? So as much as you can, try to wave dash or walk into position. I think that's kind of my best advice for hitting your tech chases. I personally have always found up smash easier to tech chase with also. That's why I do it a lot, is just because I found it easier 10 years ago. And also because then you can just up smash miss tech. You don't even have to crouch RTC. And then also it's so worthwhile to be able to like convert on like when you mess up. It's like, oh, I tried to up smash, but like, should you? No, don't jump cancel ever unless you need to. A jump canceled action is slower, and then you are just making everything harder on yourself. You're wasting a third of your time to react. If you have 3 frames to react, jump canceling your grab is making it a frame or 2 slower. You're making it instead of a 3-frame reaction. That doesn't matter. No, you should not be dash grabbing. You should be JC grabbing if you need to dash into it. Don't dash grab. I'm trying to think, is there any other thoughts I have? One thing that I think is worth thinking about is when you're tech chasing off of Shine, don't try to cover everything. Well, so sometimes, depends on how it hits them. If it hits them up, like y'all saw how the first tech in place, it like hit him up. Not like that, not like that, not like that, not like that. It'll happen again. He'll DI up, I swear. Like that. If he bounces up, then you can tech chase all of the options. But if not, then like, as long as you're hitting some of your, like, you should not be trying to react to everything off of Shine. I don't think it is correct. You should be like, generally what I do is I want to be ready to crouch tech chase versus miss tech. Or maybe jab, but crouch tech chase is really good. And because of that, I'm immediately able to cover tech roll in, usually. And so if I can cover miss tech and tech roll in, if I'm always covering tech in and miss tech, it's like, wow, that's gonna be so many openings. And then sometimes you get a chance to cover more, and that's also awesome. But I'm never trying to cover everything, I think. Maybe I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cover both rolls. So I need to be really ready to, I need to hit a very frame tight, like, and angle tight, forward. Because, like, look at that. I just, like, I don't think I executed that bad, and I still couldn't get there. And also, some things worth noting is, like, sometimes you hit Fox far enough away to where the only way to tech chase everything is you have to run, react. As soon as you notice that it's not tech in place, you have to crouch and dash back out of crouch. Because you have to, like, go into run. But hitting some tech chases off of Shines is just so big. Because Shine is so much more reasonable to... It's so much more reasonable to hit a Shine than any other move. Don't do that, but you can do whatever you want, you know? Being good at crouch RTC actually just changes the game. And, like, I'm never... If I were to want to cover tech in place, I'd probably be doing that. Because then I'm covering the tech in place, and then, like, versus tech away, I'm pretty okay. If Fox techs away and I'm here, I'm very happy with that outcome. Melee players, including myself, all need to think about why... like, what a good outcome means. I feel like people often don't think about what, like, makes an outcome beneficial in Melee. Hell yeah, I'd be taking estrogen. I want a net play so bad. People feel like, oh, I didn't get the combo, so I must have done it wrong. As opposed to, oh, I was ready to cover everything except for that, and I was ready to be in a good position in a, like, despite dropping, like, despite not getting a true combo. Things of that nature. And that's why I think people are, I don't know, don't even get, not for right now, but don't even get me started on when people talk about Fox on the ledge being good. Like, being at an advantage. Fox on the ledge might be slightly better than Fox right here. Probably better than Fox right here, even. I think Fox right here is better than Fox on the ledge. Fox right here, maybe worse. But regardless, Fox in any of this space is bad. I don't know, I always disagreed with, I think it was Pipsqueak was talking about, like, playing in the corner when you have a lead is really good in the Fox Ditto, because then if you get shined to ledge. And I'm like, I am so excited if my opponent is on the ledge. But so many people, like, are like, Fox just ledge dashes and hits me, and it's like, okay, have you thought about playing mix-ups around Fox's ledge dash? Because if you're not shined to ledge, look at what's happening. look at what's happening to the Fox. Oh, now Fox, because Fox got shined not to ledge, Fox is losing the whole stock. You'd rather get shined to ledge than lose your whole stock, and that's fair. That is true. But I am just like still incredibly happy when, if I push my opponent to the ledge or the corner, I am so happy. I'm ecstatic. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably approximately 75 seconds of good information in this half-hour recording. Any other questions about this before I press stop recording? Position yourself well and react fast. Shield stop grab. Is there any No, and they also don't have to do it with up smash. You just have to do something. Like, you don't have to do a shield stop here. You can, but you also can do a pivot. Let's make it a little lower. You can do that. You can... I wonder where... I'm not very good at this kind of up smash, honestly. Like, versus that kind of DI, I wonder what I would do. I'd probably just miss the combo. Honestly, you want to know my story about up... So, I do think the shield stop is generally really good. It's a good way of achieving this. Though, I do that a lot because let's put... If the Fox is at like 85, good DI is not going to die. But if you charge that shit, Fox is going to die. But doesn't combo like that, right? So you have to do like a pivot into it. Let's do no DI. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But like you see how it literally doesn't combo if I don't do that? And so another way of doing that is shield stop. Another way of doing that is pivot. I personally like doing so it depends. If it's just true kill percent, then do an uncharged up smash. But people do this shit and then I live and I'm like, ha, stupid idiot dumbass. I honestly don't know if this charge does anything here. Also, I think I can only do it this direction. It's kind of a cool input. This is like one of the only things I use tap jump for. That and like Shine Bear. It's a really cool input, actually. Let me see if I ever do it this direction. I don't think I know how. But even from that's so interesting. I kind of want to look at VODs. I'm not gonna because I'm lazy, but I kind of want to see if if no matter out of what kind of grab, if I'm gonna charge an up smash. Oh, pivot up till on accident. Ooh. I probably only do it this way because I don't know how to input it the other way. Just like, okay, last thing is, Miami, it's so easy for me to dash left, wave dash right. Like you see this, right? Easy, 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 easy peasy. Nice and intuitive finger motion. It hurts. Dash right, wave dash left, straight up hurts. Does anyone like, do y'all feel this vibe? Like, do you know what I mean? So easy, so easy, so easy, so hard. Yeah, I can do it well, I can do it either way. Especially like out of a dash dance or something, it doesn't matter. Cause I'm like used to that as like a one thing. But dash right, wave dash left repeatedly is like hard as fuck for me. But dash left, wave dash right. Fox cringe, Fox is not cringe. Dr. Mario is cringe, if anything. Okay, I'm stopping recording and I'll upload it. There's nothing worthwhile here.